What's up, everybody? Kyle here. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to do it the very first take. I'm not going to go back and re-record. I'm just going to do it first take. It's just a old-fashioned, I guess would say. I don't know if people even really do commentaries over shit anymore. Who knows, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is the first sled ride of the year, and I think I've posted videos at this spot before. I was a little rusty in a sense of GoPro angles. Like right now I got the GoPro aimed a little down. I have it too high on the top of my head. I kind of forgot. We barely even went last year. I think we went 3 times and never even really actually rode. We went up the trail and was like, this sucks, and turned around. And then I ended up getting rid of my sled. I traded it in for a Razor, towards a Razor 1000. But so I forgot that the best angle is usually from wearing the chest piece or by having it low on your head. And for this, I had it pretty high on my head, and it doesn't ruin the shot, but you know what I'm saying, you know. So this is my first ride. The sled I'm on, I decided I wasn't going to buy a sled until I saw some snow, until I thought that this year would be rideable. It's another El Nino year. It's supposed to be a really strong El Nino year, meaning warmer air currents, I believe, and not as much snow. But sometimes they say it's going to be El Nino and it can snow a lot. I believe last year was some sort of an El Nino, and there was almost no snow. But yeah, great start to this year. We were probably in about 2 feet of decent snow. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was super powdery. The sled that I got, it's a 2016 Pro RMK Polaris 163, and it's got a 3-inch track on it. And my sled last year and the year before had, I think, a 2¼ inch. And the type of riding, so I from watching the video, my buddy, you saw him, I think I showed him stuck once or twice. He was having some sled issues. His track was a little loose, so every time he would be at high RPMs, it would skip and totally screw him up for riding. So he's not bad. His track was all effed up. But yeah, so this one has a 3-inch track, meaning in especially the powder, but just in the snow in general, that you're catching more snow when you're riding, meaning you're gonna have better traction. And it's pretty crazy. So I had the 2¼ inch track for my last sled, and all my buddies who just had like I think that it's a 2½ inch track. Now they're all having fun when it was the best snow of the year and all this powder and stuff, and I was getting stuck left and right. And pretty much the only difference with our sleds was they had longer nubs on their track, and so I got an extra long this year, and the sled is a fucking beast. Like it's I don't know what they did new with the engine. It just feels like it has a lot more power. I have the longer track, which when it comes to like going like hill climbing, that stuff, you're just catching more snow. And yeah, I think if you guys want to go check out my Instagram, I think I've posted a few pictures of it there. If you want to see it, I always say like, hey, I'll put it on the screen, but I'll forget. So I'll just keep it simple and keep it at that. But what's been up with me? I think I post a vlog here every now and then. It's just still doing the same old thing, I guess. We got Dude Comedy, which is my site. A lot of you guys don't give a fuck about it, but that takes up most of my time. And I have a kid. My kid's like 3, or that was a complete lie. My kid is 2, and he's starting to get a personality and just starting to be real fun. So spend a lot of time doing that in the afternoons after we do our website stuff, and working on building. Well, I'm not building it, but we're moving into a new house in January with a little more property, a little more area to put our stuff. And it's kind of, right now we kind of live, I wouldn't say it's not a city, but we kind of live in a neighborhood that's just pretty packed. And for the most part, it's not as packed as a lot of like the new neighborhoods. They try and see, they know that the more houses they put per land, I mean, they can make a lot more money. But this place that we're moving to, it's still a neighborhood, but each lot is 2½ acres. It's kind of, it's in a gated community. With what I do, I like that because I've had some, I don't mind it most of the time when people like come up and say hi at my house or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying you should do it, but people do it, and I mean, every now and then you'll probably. It probably wouldn't happen, but my wife is always worried. People are always worried that we're gonna get some just crazy weirdo coming up. So the new neighborhood we're moving to is a gated neighborhood, so people can't just come and go and walk up to your house and leave notes on your shit. So that's what's up with me. What's up with you? If you guys want some more snowmobiling, let me know. That last scene, if I didn't have the GPS, or actually I'm going to extend the video. So if I didn't have the GPS right here, we would have been screwed. I know this area like the back of my hand, but when it's covered in snow, it's really easy to get flipped around. But my sled actually has a GPS unit on it, and that pretty much saved us because it was getting dark. It was really foggy, and we couldn't see where the road was because there was quite a bit of snow. So yeah, let me know. I'm gonna keep probably just making. I'm going again this weekend. I'll shoot some more footage, and I'll be back. See ya.